Welcome to this video. Today you will discover the best 10 secrets and truths that no one tells you to build muscles by training only 3 days a week or less. Heavy duty isn't an old method, it's an uncomfortable one, and that's exactly why it works. Mike Mentzer understood something most people ignore today. Muscle grows outside the gym, not inside. Training less, but with inhuman intensity, is the only way to truly trigger growth in a natural athlete. We're not talking about a pump, junk volume, or sweating just to feel alive. We're talking maximum stimulus and total recovery. Heavy duty is perfect for the natural because it respects physiology, the nervous system, endocrine recovery, and muscular adaptation. Every set is a declaration of war against your limits. Every workout is rare, precious, almost sacred. If you train often, you train poorly. If you train rarely, but like a total animal, you grow. This is the mental starting point. Without it, heavy duty fails.
In order to train as hard as possible, you must retain a clear image of your purpose. Potential is only the expression of a possibility, something that can be assessed accurately only in retrospect. You'll never know how good you might have become unless you try.
Many people say, I train intense. No. Mentzer spoke of real muscular failure, not perceived failure. Failure means the muscle stops responding, even if your brain is screaming at you to keep going. Heavy duty requires a fierce, almost erotic concentration on the movement. One set, just one, but pushed beyond the limit. Slow negatives, rest pause, statics. Here, the intensity is so high that the body cannot afford volume. It's a short but devastating sentence. If you feel good after a workout, you did it all wrong. You should feel emptied, calm, like the aftermath of a storm. A natural doesn't grow by doing 20 sets. They grow when they send a signal to the brain so strong it says, okay, we either adapt or we die. Heavy duty is the anti-modern bodybuilding. No 6-day splits, no double sessions, no influencer crap. Few sets, very few exercises, but chosen with surgical intelligence. Heavy compounds, controlled execution, total focus. Every exercise must provide the maximum anabolic return with the minimum systemic cost. For the natural, this is vital. Too much volume destroys recovery, crashes testosterone, spikes cortisol, and kills growth. Mentzer wanted to stimulate, not annihilate. The muscle doesn't need to be beaten every day. It needs a stimulus so intense that it justifies days of adaptation. That's where the mass comes from. Slow but solid, dense, real. This is the point that screws over 90% of people. Heavy duty only works if you respect recovery as if it were a training session. Training a muscle group every 5 to 7 days isn't lazy, it's smart. Naturals don't recover like enhanced lifters, period. Sleeping, eating, lowering stress. These things build muscle just as much as the iron does. Mentzer pushed the idea that if you're not growing, it's not because you're training too little, but because you aren't recovering enough. Muscle grows when the organism is fresh, charged, and ready. If you go back to the gym still tired, you're just digging a deeper hole. Heavy duty without progression is just masturbation. Every workout must have a clear goal, beat the previous one. More weight, more reps, slower negatives, greater time under tension. It doesn't matter how, it matters that there is measurable progress. A natural only grows if the body perceives a demand greater than before. Mentzer was obsessed with logic. If the stimulus doesn't increase, adaptation stops. Progression isn't ego, it's biology. And when you can't increase the load, you increase the mechanical difficulty. This is where real mass is built, not illusions. Heavy duty demands clean, sensual, controlled technique. Momentum, cheating, and bouncing kill the stimulus and shift the load onto joints and tendons. Every rep must be felt, dominated, and slowed down. Mentzer spoke of muscle control because the nervous system is part of the stimulus. A natural who controls the weight grows more than one who is dominated by it. The goal isn't just to lift, it's to stress the target muscle in the most direct way possible. Here, the mind literally fucks the muscle. Heavy duty doesn't require eating like a pig 24/7. It requires precision. Calories slightly above maintenance, adequate protein, and carbs concentrated around the workout. Too much food without the stimulus only leads to fat. Mentzer was rational. If the stimulus is short but intense, the surplus must be controlled too. A natural must maximize every calorie, not waste it. Eat to grow, don't eat to fill your mouth with excuses. No distractions, no small talk, no phone. Just you, the weight, and the will to surpass yourself. This type of focus creates a stimulus that the body cannot ignore. It's violent, brief, but tremendously effective. Here, mass is born in the head before it hits the muscles. Because it's honest, it doesn't promise miracles, it promises results to those who have the balls to suffer for a short time, but for real. For the natural, it's the most logical, sustainable, and physiologically respectful path. Fewer workouts, more growth. Less fluff, more mass.